Hi everyone, I'm Alyssa Lego and welcome to Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego. This is our very first live show and I'm very excited because I'm just a 15-year-old girl who loves to chit chat. So I would like to thank Hamilton Radio so much for this really exciting opportunity, and I'm really excited to become a part of all of your Sunday nights. So Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego is all about the collection of people that you meet in life. I like to say that I'm a collection of the people that I meet, and everybody that I've met along this journey has helped me get to where I am today. So it's all about making these connections, talking with the people that we love, and appreciating them. So if you would like to become a guest, you can email me at alyssamorganlego@gmail.com. And I'm very excited to get this very first live show started. So to listen, call, view, like, subscribe, you can subscribe to Hamilton Radio 1 on YouTube. You can follow my Facebook page, Alyssa Lego. You can follow me on Instagram at Alyssa Lego. And you can also call this number to listen in, so make sure you share it with your family and friends. It's 641-793-9469. 641-793-9469. And then to call in and tell me that you're here, it's 609-807-2492. So then to get social, like I said, my Facebook is Alyssa Lego and my Instagram is at Alyssa Lego, and you can DM me at any time. I actually have a very quick response rate, which I don't know if I should be happy or sad about that because I'm always on my phone. So we're going to kick off our very first live show with a signature chit chat experience. It's our chit chat box. And I came up with this idea because this is my phone, and like any teenager, I'm always on it. But sometimes it's important that we put the social media away, sit back and talk with the people that we really love, and stimulate some really inspiring and intellectual conversations. So I'm going to help you all out with this a little bit. And I'm going to go into my chit chat box, I'm going to pull a question, and I want everybody to stop what you're doing and share the question with your family and friends, but not if you're driving. Don't stop driving because that would be bad. So I'm going to pull out a question and we're going to talk about it. So the question of August 5th, our very first Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego show, is name something that you would like to learn to do someday. So for me, I would say learning some different languages. I love to travel and I love experiencing different cultures. I actually had some exchange students from China live with me for a few years, and even though there was the language barrier, I always wished that I could connect with them and speak with them a little bit more. So I would love to learn different languages, and I think that would help me out a lot traveling because there are so many beautiful places that I want to go. So once again, name something that you would like to learn to do someday. If you're in the car, if you're at a sleepover, at a party, that's a really good icebreaker question and a great way to get everybody off their phones and have a great conversation. All right, so what's next? We're going to thank our sponsor of the evening, which is Brand A. You can see it right here. Brand A is a brand new fashion line that was just established in January, and I am so excited that they're able to sponsor us this evening. And in true Brand A fashion, if you follow Brand A Style on YouTube, we always do style standouts. So I actually have a little outfit here with me, and I'm going to share it with all of you. It's perfect for summer, so I really hope you all enjoy it as much as I do. So this is the outfit. It's right here. The top is called the Angie, and it's really, really adorable. I absolutely love it, and I honestly wish I could change into it right now just because I really am waiting and dying to wear it to the beach. It has beautiful bell-bottom sleeves, as you can tell, and an adorable little tie. It's super flattering, and it just looks great for any summer occasion. And then to go with that, we couldn't really get these on the mannequin, so I'm sorry about that. But we have these shorts, and they're just perfect staple denim shorts. These are called the jersey. So the Angie and the jersey, they go great together. And to accessorize this, I would wear it with your favorite like hoop earrings. Don't forget your sunglasses, a nice purse, and then you can dress it up or dress it down. So go for some nice sneakers, but then you can also go for like a nude high heel, and that'll really accentuate your legs. So that was our style standout of the evening. Again, that's the Angie and the jersey. And if you're a little bit interested and you want to shop Brand A, it's brandastyle.shop. So you can check us out online. You can follow us on Facebook. Just search up Brand A and you'll be sure to find it. Facebook is Brand A Style and Instagram is @branda.style. So we actually have a discount pull for everybody listening. It's good until midnight tonight. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% off in this box. And I'm going to pull one of them. And that's how much you guys are going to be able to get off if you're interested in shopping some Brand A. So I'm going to close my eyes so it's fair. All right. So we have 10% off. So if you would like to get an adorable outfit like this or shop some of our other pieces, you can head over to brandastyle.shop. The discount code is ChitChat, all lowercase, no spaces, and you can come home with a really cute outfit tonight. And that's good until midnight tonight, like I said. Another really exciting announcement is that our 100th caller will receive a free Brand A outfit. And that is a huge deal. So throughout the different shows that we're going to have, Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego, the 100th caller will receive a free Brand A outfit. So let's get the calls going so we can get closer to number 100. So if you would like to become a sponsor or an advertiser for Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego, it's really very easy. It's not a high cost at all, and it is so worth it. So if you would like to get involved in that, or if you would like to become a guest, remember, just email me at alyssamorganlego@gmail.com. So now I have the special treat that I think all of you have been waiting for, and I'm going to invite my special guest over here. So she is an executive assistant, a fashionista, a model. She's very philanthropic and supports many community-based nonprofit organizations like my own, so I really know how dedicated she is to such great causes. She's worked with the who's who in fashion and the best of the best. You know and love her, so let's bring out Myra. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi. Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Welcome to Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego.
Oh, I am so honored to be here, Alyssa. Thank you so much.
Just gotta get situated. Good?
Is this better? Oh, instead of moving. Okay. Sorry.
All right, we're good. So how have you been? I haven't seen you since the Lights Fest in Kennett Square, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So how have you been? What have you been up to?
Oh my God, I've been up to so much. I love the Light Fest that
was so much fun. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
And it was really cool because I did a speech, being the honorary model for Shop Sell Strut, and to actually try to get this mission out there to people who are looking forward to support. It was an honor of having that speech.
And you did such a wonderful job speaking. So I think everybody listening will get a little sample of that tonight. So let's see. We have to do something which will kick off the entire Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego since you're the very first guest. So do you mind if I take a Polaroid picture of you and then we'll put it on our board? Okay. Ready?
With headsets or without?
With is fine. It captures the experience. Okay. So for everybody watching and listening, for every guest that we have on Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego, we're going to document that they're here. So I have a little Polaroid picture that I just printed out, and I'm going to have you sign it to make it official.
How exciting is this?
I think it's exciting. Do you want blue, purple, or black?
Purple.
Okay. All right. So I'll have you sign this here.
Perfect.
And do you want pink or black pushpin? I know the answer to that, but yeah, I knew that it was going to be pink. Okay. Yay, so it's finally official. Okay. So now you can go ahead and pin it right on the board there. You might have to take your headphones off.
Wait, hold on.
You
Hold
might have
on.
to take your headphones off.
Okay, I'm destroying the set. Hold
Technical difficulties, we're all good.
Got it.
Get this through. All right, you can just put it on the board. Right there. I think you might have to put it through first. So it's very exciting that we have the first documentation of our first guest, and like I said, Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego is all about the connection that collection of people that you meet in life. And I have a little story about that. When I was 7 years old, I met Carol Stillwell, who is a very influential woman in the state of New Jersey, but really in the country as well. We'll do it later.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
And I was just so inspired by her, and I thought she was such a beautiful woman. And then I got to know her, and little did I know she would be the first honorary model at the first Shop Sell Strut event, which was absolutely incredible. And you never know that somebody that influential and that inspiring can really be your role model and then attend your event and be the honorary model like Myra was for our last season. All right, so now that we've kicked that off and we've got a little icebreaker, would you mind if I interview you?
Sure.
Okay.
This is what I'm here for.
Yes, of course.
Tell me anything. It's open.
All right. That sounds good to me. So I know that everybody will love you just as much as we do. So we're going to give them a little sample of who you are by asking you some questions. So I was scrolling through your Instagram and I saw you were at the Little Black Dress yesterday in Montclair. And the store looks amazing. And it seems like you have a really good taste in style. So tell me about your outfit today.
So my outfit is, when you dress, it should be from head to toe. It's a matter of your makeup. It's your makeup, your hair, your nails, what you're putting together, accessorizing. So basically, my blazer is from BB. My glittery top is from And God's Created Woman. And my white pants are from BB. And, of course, my sparkling shoes are from no other, Sarah Jessica Parker, SJP, one of the famous icons of Sex and the City. So this is my look, and it's confidence. It's a matter of how you're going to perceive yourself. It's a matter of, just being confident, and it's attitude. It's just feeling good about your skin and what you're wearing and putting it all together, because I know, if you have your face on, your hair's done, your nails are done, it's a complete look. It's art. You're putting art on your body. And I think that's your statement, and it should be announced.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. And I love your outfit, by the way, so I might have to raid your wardrobe sometime. But, and I love your pants as well. My mom and I were talking about it earlier when we first saw you. It's kind of hard to find a perfect trouser that's flexible so you can move around and stuff, but it's also really stylish. So I absolutely love those. I might have to pick up a pair. But like what you said, my mom and I were having a conversation a few months ago, and she said, "Alyssa, do you feel more comfortable in sweatpants or a dress?" And I said, "Well, Mom, I feel more comfortable in sweatpants, but I feel more confident in a dress. So if I feel confident no matter what I'm wearing, just like you said, I know that I can, be doing chores at home one day and then doing a radio show the next day, as long as I'm confident in what I'm wearing and how I'm looking."
Exactly. And considering I come from the business world, so for me, I have to dress a certain way, and it's a statement. And you want to feel good. You're in the corporate world, and you just have to be, I work for a corporate event, so, corporate organization. So I have to dress a certain way. And, that's being the executive assistant, and you're supporting, and, you're actually the person who's in the office, and people look up to you. And
yeah, it's all about how you present yourself. So.
Correct.
Okay, so the next question is, how did your blog get its name?
Well, it's kind of funny because, so my birthday is February, and I love bears. So I put February. I put Feb for February, and bear. So I made it February. So it's kind of like being a unique kind of different. I wanted to stand out, So I combined both names, and obviously I'm fashionista. So February fashionista.
Yeah, it goes perfect. It goes perfectly because I saw on your Instagram that's just the name of your Instagram username, and it's so hard nowadays to find social media handles that aren't taken. So it's perfect, it's unique, but it also ties into you. So I was wondering the story. Now I'm glad that I know the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if anyone follows you on social media, you seem to be everywhere. The Balloon Fest, the Lights Fest, you're always in the city, and runway shows, crazy. So how do you do it, and why do you do it?
It's funny. I always have this saying, life's too short. And I don't want to waste a minute. So I'm always looking for new adventures in my life and journeys. And I want to take the opportunity to I do a lot of research and balloon festing, any kind of fashion events. I'm always looking on social media. And, you know, it's a lot of people say, do you ever sleep? And I feel like, you know what, sleeping, I have time. I have plenty of time to sleep. But right now, it's just a journey I'm on, and I like to keep busy. And it's fun. I mean, balloon festing, who wouldn't want to do that, right? Really? And, you know, so there's a lot of things out there. And this is what's so great about social media. You can find it. You can do it. And there's always something. I'm not one to watch TV. And if I am, it's because I'm sick. But other than that, I'm like constantly on the go.
Yeah, that's a really good way to look at life and view life and experience so many different things. And you're one of the most positive people I know. So whenever I'm around you, I just feel your energy. So I had the pleasure of meeting your husband, Matt, many times. I see him just as often as I see you. So how did the two of you meet?
Oh, this is a funny story. So we used to work together. And he's IT in one of those companies that we used to work for. And my computer would always break. And I would be like, all right, where's the IT guy? And he would...
Was your computer actually broken?
It was.
It was.
Okay. It was. It really was. A lot of people are like, I think you just broke it just because you want the IT guy to come next to you. But no, really, seriously, my computer was broken. And he would be kneeled down on the floor and just helping me out with my computer. And next thing you know, I was with this company for 8 years. And I just kind of like looked at him and I was like, do you want to go out for ice cream? And he was kind of like, ice cream? And I'm like, yeah. And the next thing you know, he took me out on a date. We went to Clyde's. We've been going to Clyde's now for 13 years, which we're actually celebrating our 8-year anniversary on Tuesday.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Congratulations.
So kind of like it wasn't love at first sight, but you know what? You take a chance, and we've been together now. We're together 13 and married for 8.
Yay, congratulations.
Thank
I didn't
you.
know that your anniversary was coming up so soon. That's awesome. Okay, so you love fashion, from modeling to reporting on it. Tell me why you're so inspired by fashion.
You know, fashion, a lot of people, you know, I know when I was growing up, you know, fashion, you had to be a certain height to be 6 feet tall, and I always wanted to be a model. And because of that, I knew I couldn't be a model. And now to see how diversity it is, I mean, you could be short, it doesn't matter what size, shape you are, and to have this opportunity to walk and what's really good about this, you get to meet wonderful people. I mean, Atlantic City Fashion Week, I wouldn't have met you. And
that's
like
right.
now...
I totally forgot about that. That was so long ago.
Right?
I would have known that we would be sitting here right now. It's crazy. That's what Chit Chat's about, guys.
Exactly. And it's the relationships that you create and the bonds. I know, like, I've been blogging for almost 3 years. Believe it or not, it's like 3 years. It seems like
only 3 years.
Only 3 years.
Oh my gosh,
and
that's crazy.
The people that I've met and support, and you find, you know, you have this amazing fashion family out there, and a lot of people, even sometimes you don't get that support from your own family. You have other ways of people that you can connect, which is very important, and that's why the fashion family and those wonderful people that I've had a relationship and I'm having a relationship with, and we've bonded for years. It's really an amazing journey for me.
It really is, and I love following your journey, and like that's a really good thing about social media because I can always stay up to date. So how do you define success?
You know, success is how you perceive. And I always say, you know, if you stay positive, something amazing always happens. And you have to be confident. And success, if a lot of doors close, you have to just keep knocking them down. If you get your bubble bursted, you have to keep blowing it up. You know, so it's put one foot in front of the other, and you keep on going. So for me, it's like I've taken challenges. Hey, my first challenge was when you had me do the speech. If I say no to a lot of things, I won't get anywhere in life. And sometimes a lot of people, you have to really take those challenges and opportunities and just go with it. You have to do. You know, my husband always says, procrastination is a killer. So just do, and you'll be successful, and just go with what your dream is and just follow it.
I think there are probably a lot of people that are listening that are really inspired by your advice. So thank you for that. Mm-hmm. So tell me what it was like to be the honorary model. I might just be asking this for myself, but tell me what it was like to be the honorary model for Shop Sell Strut Season 2, and do you plan on staying involved with the organization?
Oh my God, I was absolutely honored to be the honorary model for Shop Sell Strut. You know, I love supporting charity, and Definitely. I'm going to stay involved, you know.
Okay, good.
You know, you have a mission. And to get the mission out there, you have to have people involved. And I will always be here. I will always support. I'm looking forward to season 3.
Yeah, I can't wait already. I know that it's only been, I'm really bad at counting, but it's been like 3 months since our season 2, and I really just want to start the planning process for season 3. And I know that you'll be a big part of it, so I'm really glad that you're on board. And it's all about the village that helps you accomplish things. So when we have such a powerful individual like you, we can accomplish great things.
Exactly.
So since you're always on the go, what tips do you have to maintain that polished, fresh look?
You know, get a lot of sleep. I drink a lot of water, but not only that.
That's like the best beauty tip ever. Like, don't throw out all your makeup products. Don't do that. Bad idea. But don't throw out that either. Just drink a lot of water.
You know, drink water, but a lot of people don't know. I drink green smoothies.
Oh, really?
That's my morning. Like, people have their coffee and their tea, but I actually...
the ones with kale?
Yep.
My dad drinks those all the time, but I just can't get on board with... Do they taste good?
I'm so used to it, so for
Yeah.
me, I love it. A lot of people be like, ugh, they make that yuck face, but I tell you, it's the stuff, it's healthy, and, you know, I have chia and I have coconut water, so I have a lot of things in there that is so good for your body, and that's what makes you energized.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got the coffee and the tea. I mean, everybody's looking for that caffeine that's kind of like, you know what, do it naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Find other ways of just trying to fuel your body. And that's going to keep you active. Plus, I try to work out. Not often as I like to, but you know what? I do a little walking with the dogs, and I stay active that way.
Yeah, I've been on a workout kick recently, and most of the time I'm not like that, but I've just been like going to the gym like every day. And for anybody listening or watching that, they kind of want to go to the gym, but they're like, oh, like I'd rather stay home and watch TV. It feels so much better once you're done. So once you get into that swing and that routine of going to the gym, working out, eating right, you'll feel so much better. So I might have to get on that green smoothie kick now.
It's good for you.
Yes, it's good for me. And then maybe I'll get my taste buds to agree too.
I know it's an acquired taste, but
I'll
you know
get
what?
used to it. I'll try.
Exactly.
If it's good for my body, then
It's good for your
I'll do
skin.
it. Oh yeah, well of course that's just an added bonus, right? So I always see that you're going to really crazy and unique food places, and you recommended taiyaki to me, and it was absolutely delicious. I loved it. So what was the best food, like the best unique food that you've tried in the best restaurant?
Wow.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, because there's so many. I know, like, I have to think about that one, but give me a second. So I know, like, my husband, when we started dating, he's been taking me out. You know, like, I'm not that I was a Burger King or McDonald's kind of girl, but he's really broadened my taste buds out there. And when we go to the city, we go to Gallagher's. It's a really cool steak place.
Never heard of it.
It's really cool. So I mean, now it's like Gallagher's. We go to Clyde's in New Brunswick, which we've been going for 13 years. It's one of my favorite. They have a little exotic food in there. You know, I know it's like rattlesnake and buffalo meatballs, but you know what? You have to taste it.
I feel like if I didn't know what it was that I was eating, I would like it. But the second you told me it was like rattlesnake.
Yeah.
I'm open to trying it, though. I'm pretty good when it comes to trying new food, so I'd be open to trying it.
I think the only thing I won't try, well, I shouldn't say I haven't tried, but I did try it sushi, but I can't really get into sushi a lot, and I don't know what it is about it. I mean, I just like my food cooked, but you know what? I'll try something once, and I can always go from there. Do I like it? Do I not? But at least I've tried it. A lot of people won't even try anything or do anything, and that's what's going to hold them back. So you got to kind of take your food and try it and do anything, you know, eat it. And if you like it, you like it. If not, you can always order something different.
Well, yeah, that's a really good way to like look at trying something simple as trying new foods, but that's also like a really good way to like look at life as well. Like for me, this was a really small thing, but I was really proud of myself. I hated roller coasters. I wouldn't go on a roller coaster. Just looking at them would freak me out. But I went to Six Flags a few weeks ago, and I don't know, I was just inspired to go on the roller coaster, so I did. I got over my fear, and now I really like roller coasters.
Which one did you go on?
Well, I went to, like I said, Six Flags. I went on Bizarro, and went on Nitro, El Toro. I went on a few others. I went on the little one, like the Conga Rapids with the water, but the one I won't go on is King to Ka. You won't get me on that ride.
Well, I'll tell you a funny story. Growing up, my dad was a big buff on roller coasters. And living in Brooklyn, we went to Coney Island. And my dad was the type who, you're going to go on a roller coaster whether you liked it or not. And I think that's what's kind of good, because if he didn't do that and push me, then I would have a fear of not doing anything that I want to do. So to be on a roller coaster at Coney Island, and then years ago we went to Six Flags where they actually had the lightning loops, the double loops. And he got me on this roller coaster. And when you get up to the platform, it shook, and I would be like, why am I on this? Why am I on this? But you know what? Thanks to my dad, he really brought out the fear that I can actually do anything now. I'll do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm in a butterflies doing it, but it's actually an experience, and you got to just do it once.
Yeah, that's right. And that's really good advice for, like I said, something as small as roller coasters or something as big as, like, going for a new job position or something like that. Okay. So you use your social status to support many different organizations. So can you tell us about some of the organizations that you support?
Well, obviously I support Shop Sell Strut. Being the honorary model, that was amazing. That's such a great organization, and to get the message across for kids who are in need, and that's really an exciting charity event for me. And I will always support. I've always supported. I did the Cancer Children's Community Center, which was a big part of my heart. But so I mean, I've done the food bank for people that need food, and so there's a lot of charitable organizations that I'm involved with.
That's awesome, and it's really good that you're using your social media and you're using your platform to put out such a great message, because I think it really inspires other people to get involved as well.
And it's the ones who are needed. It's not about me, but it's about giving back to the community who needs it and supporting those people. That to me is a big satisfaction. Because I don't think it's always, you can't always think it's about you, and you have to really, people have to really dig deep and understand, like, what you have somebody else might not have, and you really have to get involved with charity anywhere. Just look, a lot of social media, there's always a charitable cause that people needing support for and volunteering. And
they're fun too. Like, there are so many different organizations that are having these really fun events, and it might be something that you've always wanted to do, or something that you really enjoy. And the secret to volunteering is doing something that you enjoy, something that you want to do, something that you're excited to get out of bed and go and volunteer. So once you find something that you really enjoy, nothing's going to stop you from working towards that great cause. And I always said that giving was the best gift that I could receive for myself, just because it feels so good. So it's really an addictive feeling. So I'm glad that I have such a like-minded individual. Okay. So talk about some different designers that you've modeled for, and if you could tell us some exciting runway memories, working with different designers, or a really beautiful or lovely piece that you've worn that you really wished you could take off the runway.
Oh, wow. That's really a cool question, because my first runway was one of my favorite designers, Robert Greco, who is based in Montclair. And if it wasn't for him, he was the one that I did Montclair's Fashion Night Out. And I actually got to wear that little black dress, which is the #1 boutique in Montclair. And Jenna Davis, who's the owner of that little black dress, that's how we established a relationship. I did a runway, my first modeling with Robert Greco, and it was funny because when I went to try on some clothes, it was originally supposed to be one outfit. And the other girl didn't show up, and I got to wear two outfits. So how cool is that? And when I sported them on the runway, I fell in love with both pieces, and I actually bought them.
Well, come on. If you wear something on the runway, and you look really good in it, and you get to walk in it, and everybody sees you in it, you kind of have to, like, buy it.
You have to. And to me, I was like, it was my first. Everything's, like, first with me, and I went home and I was like, oh my God, I got an outfit. And it was just like the coolest thing, So for me, that was like my best experience.
And even if it was your first one, sometimes like the first things that you do are like the most memorable.
Exactly.
Okay, so these are all like fashion questions one after another, but you seem to enjoy them, so that's good. I try to pick the cool questions. So tell us about your own personal style.
My own it's funny. I guess, I love fashion so much that, again, for me, it's attitude and feeling confident and putting it all together. So I lay out my clothes, and it's like, okay, what am I wearing? Especially being in, in a corporate environment, I lay out my clothes the night before, and I always try to like mix and match. So it's color blocking. I always like colorful. I don't like to wear black a lot. I don't know if you noticed, I never wear black. But
well, I think it's a good way to like show your personality through your clothes. I mean, sometimes in the winter, I just put on like a black sweatshirt and black leggings, but I feel just like I want to feel like excited and happy to start the day.
Exactly. And I started with color. So, it's basically from, like I said, head to toe. My hair, my makeup, my nails, especially if I'm going out for an event. Oh, forget about it.
Your nails are adorable. I wish they could like see them up close, but they look so good. I saw them on Instagram. They look even better in person.
Thank you. So, I mean, again, it's about putting your whole look together, and it's art. So what you're putting on your body is going to make you feel confident. And even like when I go out, like I'll never like, even to get my mail, I'll probably put my face on, believe it or not. No. But again, it's a matter of being put together and knowing who you are and what what your statement is going to be, and the confidence and the art and the attitude, just try it. If you're one of those people that don't know how to put an outfit together, you can always contact me. I'll be more than happy to style. But
personal stylist, right?
Exactly. But just have fun with it. It's just colors. It's like Alyssa said, it's sunshine. You feel good. It's, take the rainbow colors and just mix and match white with yellow, red, purple. Take those colors and just do something really spectacular with it.
Style is like your personal style is like the way you say to the world, I'm here, like I'm ready. So thank you for sharing your own personal style. I really like it. And like I said, I'm going to have to read your wardrobe. Okay.
It's open.
So since this is a radio show, what music inspires you?
I like rock and roll.
Do you? Me too.
I like rock and roll. It's heavy, but it's also makes a statement.
It's classic. Like there are a lot of classic songs that everybody knows, and like some songs, once you play it, you just all those memories like come back. And even though I'm 15, some songs just have a lot of good memories from like my whole life and my child. No, I can't say my childhood because I'm still a child. So that's good.
Yeah, and like it's funny because growing up I always liked country, but then I found like
country music.
Like country was like really. It's the love stories, and then you could go like, oh, I can relate to that, And it was just like, oh wait, this is a little too much for me, but I do like country, I do like rock and roll, and it's about the statement and what their words are, and listen to the words because it comes through in music.
I really like. Is there one right now? Oh, okay. All right, good. Thank you. Shout out to Ruben. He's behind the scenes and he's doing a great job. Okay.
Thank you.
So what's some advice you have for someone who wants to get involved in the fashion industry?
I would say you have to like fashion. If you don't like fashion, it's not going to be for you. And that's like in any kind of job that you're going for. You have to know what you want in life, and you have to really be focused. So for me in fashion, it's about the designers, it's about the models, it's the runway. These are humble people working so hard and trying to get their collection out there. So if you really want to do it, do it. But, be involved. Go to your first fashion event. See if it's something that you want to do. And is it being a fashion designer? Is it being a model? Is it just being a blogger and just trying to get the message out, writing about the designer and doing your homework? I do a lot of my homework and to make sure that I got the designer and what they're doing in their collection, as well as I try to tag the models on each photo so that, but it's a lot of hard work, and hard work does pay off. So I would really say if that's something that you really want to do it. Just take a challenge if you're not, but
it really is a lot of homework and research, and a lot of people I think don't really realize that. For me, I like to be like kind of behind the scenes with creating Shop Sell Strut and everything. It was a lot of fun for me to watch all the models walk down the runway, and especially showing my own brand day collection. It was so much fun for me just to see the girls walk down the runway and to see you walk down the runway and speak. I almost got like the same feelings for myself. So even though I prefer to be behind the scenes or speaking, I get the same feelings and emotions, and it is a lot of homework. So it is a lot of hard work. It's not just looking pretty and walking down a runway.
Exactly. And again, we're representing the designer. with the clothes that we have on our bodies, and you're representing them, so it's a lot, and you have to make sure like this is what you really want to do.
That's right. Just with like anything else in life.
Correct.
So is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh my God, there's so many people. First and foremost, well, thank you so much to my husband. I mean, he's
Facebook Live right now. I can see. Is that Facebook Live?
I think he is. So I mean, he's been supportive with me. I know my blogging and my fashion and me dragging him to all these events. So my husband has been my number one best friend on supporting me, and all my fashion family. I have Jenna Davis. Thank you so much. I love that little black dress. There's so many people between John Leon and Robert Greco and all these people that had given me these opportunities, and I was able to blog about you and try to get the message and support you any way I can. Thank you.
So how can people connect with you on social media?
So, yes, you can connect with me at FeberryFashionista.com or my Instagram, which is Feberry, and that's Febeary.
All right. So this is our last question, and it's actually the Chit Chat question.
Mm-hmm.
So name something that you would like to learn to do someday.
What would I like to do besides do a split?
I can teach you.
For me, each day is a learning experience. I kid you not, like, if I'm not learning every day, that means something's wrong with me. And you should take each day and just take something and do a little bit of research. So if I'm not familiar with something, I'll read about it. But every day for me is a learning experience. I don't know it all. I'm not perfect, but I do like to know. I like to learn things that I wouldn't like. Even pageantry. I'm not involved with it, but I learn. I've been doing a lot of research on it, and to see what all the girls do, and do my research that way. Yeah. But I like to learn a lot of new things.
You learn something new every day. Okay, so before we move on, I just want to remind everybody that we are taking calls, and if you would like to call in, let us know you're here, ask us a question. I really encourage that you do so. The number is 609-807-2492. That's 609-807-2492. So please make sure you call in. We would really like to hear your voice and hear your support for the show. And remember that the 100th caller will receive a free brand day outfit. So let's get to the 100th caller. Probably not tonight, but hopefully soon. Okay, so what's next? We have the random box of Chit Chat. We have a lot of fun little things to do here.
Oh, great.
Okay, so I'm going to pick something out of this box, and we're going to talk about it. This is another good way to inspire conversation. So whether you're at a family get-together or really anything, and you want to get off your phone, this is a good way to do so. All right.
And you know what? It's communication. A lot of people, I think the younger we are, I know growing up I didn't have a cell phone, but but not giving my age away, but you know what? It's communication, and this is how you stay aware of things. Instead of being on your phone, it's like current events. Just keep talking and communicate with your family and your friends.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to pull out the biggest thing because it's just... Oh, okay. I didn't know anything that was in here. I think my mom did it. Okay, so this is...
Kayleen.
A little piece of inspirational jewelry. And this is by Power Beads by Jen. And I think that the different stones and the different materials symbolize a different word or a different feeling. So for this bracelet, it's pink and orange, just like... Caller?
Hello?
Oh. Hi, caller? Are they on? Okay. Hi, caller. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, hi. Yeah, my name is Elizabeth Martin.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Hi. I'm just calling to, I just wanted to give my friend Myra a shout out. I'm listening to her on your station.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for calling in. I really appreciate this. Thank you.
Doing such a great... Am I speaking to you?
You are. This is
okay,
Myra.
I couldn't tell. I said it sounds like you. What a great interview. I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You're just always an inspiration, Myra, no matter what. I mean, from the first time we met right up until now, I mean, things that I've heard you say on the radio today are things that I've thought about in terms of our friendship. And I just want to say congratulations on everything that you're doing and all the moves that you make.
I really appreciate that.
I'm so enjoying this interview.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for
Thank
calling.
you so much. I really appreciate that I can inspire somebody, and they actually called. And thank you so much. You're such a good friend. And you, again, Fashion Family, this is how I met Elizabeth. And, you know, I love you dearly.
Love you too, girl.
Thank you for calling.
Absolutely. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye now.
It's so exciting when people call because, like, you know they're listening, but then it's just validation that they're there. And I like when they answer questions, too. So I would like to encourage you all to call. Just FYI. Okay, so back to the box of Chit Chat. So this is a piece of inspirational jewelry. The colors are hot pink and mango, just like the colors for Shop Sell Strut and for Brand Day. As you can probably tell, everything is pink and mango. And the theme for this bracelet is courage, strength, and protection. So that reminds me, I am pretty sure you wore an inspirational piece by Colleen Kulas at Shop Sell Strut.
Correct.
So can you tell me a little bit about the piece and what it was like to wear something so special and a little bit about the designer?
Well, it was funny because Kayleen, I met her at she was at the Hilton, and I said to my husband, I know she's in the city, and I really want to stop by and see her. And when I surprised her, she actually had a gift for me, which was this. It was a red jasmine, I believe, beaded necklace, and she thought it was going to look amazing with my Myra Brand Day dress on the runway for Shop Sell Strut. And I absolutely was amazed that she actually thought of this piece, and it was such an inspiration that somebody, you know, wanted me to wear her piece with this Brand Day dress, and I put it together, and it just stood out, and it was just, it really touched my heart that this woman, as a jewelry designer, she is amazing. And you know, if you haven't checked out her pieces, Kayleen, I'm not sure what her, if you go to my Facebook, I believe I'm following her, so
I think it's KELLENKULAS. So check her out. Her pieces are gorgeous.
yes, and I'm actually going to be doing I was going to surprise her with a blog, so I'm going to have that ready for her.
Oh, I
too,
didn't know that. That's so exciting. She's going to love it. That's so exciting.
Her pieces are really, really, and they're inspirational. You know, she has crystals of healing, and you know,
I remember she was talking to me about the healing crystals. I wonder how that works.
You know, and especially if you're going through something tough in your life, sometimes crystals are a way of relieving whatever difficulties you're going through. So sometimes find a way, whether it's through crystals or talking to people and having that support. So, but Kayleen, thank you so much. I love my necklace.
And it looked so pretty, especially with the dress. I loved looking at it. Okay, so now we have something that I actually just came up with this morning, and I thought it would be a really cool addition to the show. So it's this or that. So I'm going to ask you two different options, and you're going to tell me what you like or what you prefer through the two different options. And this is another really good way to inspire conversation. I know we talked about the Chit Chat box and the random box of Chit Chat with the items, and that's a really good way to get off your phones and inspire really cool conversation with your family and the people you love. And this is another good way to do that, just to learn more about people, whether it's with people you've lived with your whole life or people you're just meeting. So let's get started. I'll also tell you my opinions as well. Okay, so beach or pool?
Pool.
I'm such a beach girl.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Sometimes you just get sand all over the place.
You're right. It's a mess. The beach is a mess.
You know, and I have a pool, so I just love walking onto my deck and just dipping in my private pool.
Well, that's always definitely a luxury, but I think I land on the beach side because I am from the Jersey Shore, so I grew up going to the beach, and it's very nostalgic, the Jersey Shore beaches, but I do like the pool as well. I love water. I'm such a water baby.
And don't get me wrong, you know, I love going to Point Pleasant, and my husband will tell you at all hours of the night I'm splashing around just by like the edge of the pool, you know, where the current is, because I'm a Pisces, and I just love the water too. But
my mom's a Pisces too. I wish I was a water sign. I feel like it fits me more, but I'm a Virgo. Can't change that. Okay, so heels or sneakers?
Heels, definitely.
I really can't pick for this one because I love like funky sneakers. I think that trend is so in right now, and I've really been pairing it with like a lot of outfits, especially with brand A. But I really can't say no to heels either because I'm 5'1" and I need that little extra boost sometimes.
Exactly, and being petite, that's why I'm more for the heels because it gives me that extra couple of inches.
I totally relate with you on that one, but I'm wearing heels now. Might go out later, and I'm going to swap it for sneakers, but I'm so undecided. Okay, so I think I know the answer to this one. Ice cream or cake?
Ice cream.
Yeah,
definitely
me too.
ice cream.
I love ice cream. And I'm so glad that you told me to go to Taiyaki because it's so good. If anybody is in the New York area, it's by Chinatown and Little Italy, like right in between. You should really go there. It's so good.
I mean, just to describe it, it's basically a waffle that's shaped as a fish. And
it's so cute, too. You really don't want to eat it.
No, exactly. And they put these little unicorn ears on them. I mean, it's so cute that you just have to try it. And then when you get to the bottom, it's like they got this like filling in it. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
It's so good. Even if you're not in the New York area, just go for the ice cream. I know we were just talking about working out and eating healthy, and now we're talking about ice cream. But balance.
Exactly. You got to have some kind of cheat.
Okay. So movies or TV shows?
Movies.
I can't pick on this one either.
Well,
I like movies. I like TV shows.
It's funny because we go to AMC, which is it's a diner and movie where you it's basically your food and drinks and reclining chairs. So that's the only way I'll do a movie. But it's that new.
That's the only way to do a movie.
Yeah, I don't do it the old-fashioned way. I need to have my reclining chair and have somebody serve me food and drinks, and I'm good.
I think if I went to a drive-in movie theater, I would really enjoy movies a little bit more, but I'm really undecided because I love The Office. It's like I could watch it forever. I like Gossip Girl as well, but then I also love like really classic movies like Sound of Music. I think that's probably my favorite. And I just saw Mamma Mia 2 in theaters. Did you see it?
I didn't see Mamma Mia, but I'm actually going through this. My husband and I we're going to be doing a lot of Broadway shows lately, so we're going.
Oh, that's fun.
Actually, I have Hamilton coming up in
really?
ending of August. Yes.
Oh my gosh, you have to tell me how it goes. I love Hamilton. The soundtrack is so good. But I've never seen it. Okay, so morning or night?
I am definitely a night person.
I'm like a day person.
I'm not a morning.
I don't know what I am because I don't like waking up super, super early, and I don't like staying awake super, super late. So, like 4 in the afternoon, that's like my prime time. I don't know.
I am definitely a night owl. So, we're always going out late, and then I get to sleep in a little bit. So, yeah. Definitely
I think that's better, though. Like, you have a lot of energy in the nighttime. So
correct.
That always has its perks. All right. So, I think I know the answer to this one, too. But country or city?
City. Definitely
I knew
city.
You were gonna say that.
Definitely city. I had to think about it because I know, like, Vermont is more country, and I love Vermont. So, I'm kind of, like, torn. I do love New York City. I like hanging out and trying out new places. But it's kind of like both because I do love the country life of Vermont. We got married in Vermont, so I love both the quiet side and I do like the loud side. I was born in Brooklyn, so I have that New Yorker in me.
I don't know for this one either. I really need to be better at making decisions, but I would have to say country. I don't know. I just love country music. I love the quiet. I love peace and quiet. And I like the whole vibe of country and the whole like lifestyle. But then again, I also love the connections that you make in the city, and there's like nothing like walking through New York or like Central Park because so many people want to go there, and I live in New Jersey. I'm so close. I get to go whenever I want, but I would have to go with country. I don't know. Okay, so I think I know the answer to this one too. Travel or stay home?
For me, it's staying home, only because we have our 2 dogs.
Oh, we have a caller.
Oh, we have a caller.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi.
This is Troy.
Oh, hi, Troy.
How are you? How are you both doing?
I'm great, thank you. Thank you so much for calling. It's crazy because I was literally just on your show like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, my goodness, yes. Listen, I just want to call. I'm not going to keep you. I'm still at my event, but I wanted to call in before I left my photo event. I am so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. And I couldn't let this day go by without calling in to say how proud I am of you. And the sky's the limit. You're amazing. You're awesome. And I'm just so grateful and honored for you for your show. And I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll get you on the show sometime soon.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much. Have a great show.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much. Have a great day or night.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay. What's next? Oh, staying home, you said. That's where we were.
Staying home. And for me, only because we have our 2 dogs. And, I have a puppy now who's going to be 8 months old. So for me, it's about family time. But we do travel. I mean, I know right now we're kind of like... when I had Dorothy, we always traveled to Vermont, and the only reason why we like Vermont because it's pet friendly, and we were able to travel with the dogs. So we're going to get back into that swing of things. But other than that, for me, it's a little difficult traveling and staying home with the girls and doing our own little, whether it's 4-hour drives to Vermont and doing other things with the girls is, for me, it's satisfying.
Mm-hmm. I've really never had a pet. I had a fish or like 2 fish. I've always wanted a dog. I've always wanted a horse. So, one day.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of work, but I'll
have you babysit
I'll get my mom
Molly
on board sometime.
I'll have you babysit Molly, and then you can decide on that.
Yes. Okay, yes. Oh, I'm so down. Okay. So, shower or bath?
Shower.
I think I'm more of a bath person. I don't know. I'm so bad at this. I really am so bad at making decisions. I would have to say bath, though.
Only because it's faster. And then for me, I would have to be really sick, that I just want to relax. And sometimes a hot bath is really good for somebody who's, like, got a cold or sick. So I like to always, like, do things fast.
Yeah, I get that side, too. Okay, Coke or Pepsi?
I don't really drink soda. I'm more like the water girl.
We have another caller.
Oh,
sorry. Hi, caller. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi.
This is Mona Malati.
Hi, Mona. How are you?
You remember me? Of course, definitely.
Of course I remember you. Are you kidding?
How are you doing? Congratulations for your show. I love it, and I love to hear it all the time. And congratulations. And by the way, I want to thank you so much for I was be with you, and the shop sales Strauss is very good opportunity to be together, me and you, and to introduce all my dresses in your show for shop sales Strauss. It was really nice.
I'm so excited. I always love spending time with you, and of course your grandchildren as well, because they're adorable. But I like spending time with you too. Would you like to tell everyone about your...
I want to remind you about your garment. It's finished. It's ready.
Oh, yeah. I'll be there tomorrow. My mom and I are coming tomorrow, and I think I have 2 more pieces. No, actually, I have a lot of pieces that need to be altered as well, so we'll be back.
Yes, because I know you are so busy all the time.
Yeah. Would you like to tell everyone about your event coming up in late August?
Oh, yeah.
Coming up in September?
I would like to, definitely. I have events coming August 30, 31st, and September 1st and 2nd. It will be event in my store for bridal show. I have from Casablanca brand. It's very good brand. And I want to introduce all the bride around the area from Tom's River, from every place to come to my store to see the dresses. And we will have a very good discount, and we have a special offer if the bride should pick up the dress, and I offer to her well for free and special price.
Yay, that's so exciting. I can't wait. And I think I might probably be spending my birthday with you too, because August 31st is my birthday. I'm really excited. Everybody check out Mona. I think your Facebook is Mona's Elegant Bridal Gowns and Tailors, so check her out. Every single piece that I've gotten done by Mona has come out perfect, and she's my go-to for style advice and alterations as well. So thank you so much for calling. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I love you too. Bye. Good night.
Bye. Thank you for calling.
Bye-bye.
Yay. Okay. I love Mona. So, check her out, like I said.
And I actually wore one of her dresses at your...
You did, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she wants you at her event that's coming up.
Yay.
Late August, early September. She was talking about that because she said that you look beautiful in her dress. I'm kind of playing messenger right now, but hopefully you're available, so I'll definitely get you guys connected again.
Definitely.
Okay, so I've been trying not to drink soda. I think that's where we were, Coke or Pepsi.
Correct.
I don't really drink Coke or Pepsi. I just thought it was like a fun question.
I'm more water. A lot of water.
I have to get back into that. I always forget to drink as much water as I should, so I'm really trying to do better. So, books or movies?
I like them both.
I like them both too,
I like
but
them
I have
both.
to go with books. I love reading.
It's funny. I like, if there's a book that came out to be a movie, I like to read the book first because I know the movie's never the same. So for me, I like both. I'm torn on that.
Just do both if
Yep,
you
both.
can't decide. Okay, so would you rather order takeout or cook?
That's kind of like both.
I don't know, because takeout is just so much easier, and you know that it's probably going to come out perfect. But for me, I would have to say cook. I love cooking. I love baking. I love being in the kitchen.
I do. I like cooking too. I can't bake to save my life, but I do like to cook.
Baking is a lot of science. I'm not as good. I'm not really amazing at either, but I'm not as good of a baker as I am a chef. But I love cooking. I love being in the kitchen. I love being creative. Okay, so on that note, cook or bake?
Cook.
Cook. Well, we just answered that.
Exactly. Baking, no, not my forte.
Okay, so this is our last this or that, and hot pink or mango orange?
Both. I have to represent the
one.
colors for Shop Sell
Of course.
Strut.
I mean, you have to represent, but, well, you don't have to represent. Is that another? No? Okay, I got excited. Thought there was another caller.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Oh, it is another caller. Oh, hi, caller. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Myra. It's Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Hello,
How
Amanda.
are you?
I just want to call and say congrats on your debut show. You guys are doing great, and
Yay,
good luck
thank
with
you.
the rest of it.
Thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Love
Thank you.
Love you.
So for those listening and watching that don't know, that's Amanda. She's my co-founder for the Morgan Marie Michael Foundation Shop Sell Strut event series, as well as Brand Day. I've known her for a really long time now, and I love getting to work with somebody that I'm so close with. So Amanda, I hope you're still listening. I hope you're still listening. I love you, and thank you so much for always working so hard to accomplish all that we do. I love you. Okay. Where are we now? Okay, I know where we are. Okay. So next we have another new thing that we're going to be bringing to the show, and it's the Bucket of Dreams. So along with Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego, like it's about the collection of people that you meet, it's also about following your dreams and accomplishing them, like the tagline of Brand Day is Dream Out Loud. So we're going to grab our bucket, and we have a piece of paper that we're going to use. Oh, they're in here. Got it. No, that's not them. Got it. Couldn't find them. Okay, so I'm going to rip out a piece of paper, and you're going to write down your hopes and goals and dreams for the future. And what we're actually going to do is a reunion show. So every 5 or 10 shows, we're going to have all of the guests come back, or we're going to pick out all of the different dreams and goals that are in the Bucket of Dreams, and we're going to talk about them and see how we've grown in the 5-10 weeks since we were here. So that's the Bucket of Dreams. I thought it would be a nice way to collaborate and share each other's dreams. So we're going to fold it and put it into the bucket, and then I'm really excited. I don't want the 10 weeks to go by just yet, but I really would like to get to the point in time where we get to pull them out of the box and see what everybody was wishing for. So we have a few minutes left, so if you would like to call in and say something, the number is right there. It's 609-807-2492. Great. Okay. Do you want to, okay, we'll, wish on it. It's official now.
Well, it's going to happen. So
Yes. Well, as with hard work, determination, and a little luck, it'll definitely happen. Okay, so we'll see you back in 10 weeks to look at that again. Okay, so we only have a few minutes left, so remember, if you'd like to call in, this is your last chance to do so. And right now, I would like to introduce next week's guest, and it's Sandi Foley with Fashion Haunts magazine. This is her magazine right here. Features one of my really good friends, Tracy DeMarco, on the cover. And if you would like to pick up this magazine, it's full of just different things that are going on in New Jersey. And if you want to see my face in here, it's in here as well. So,
Tracy DeMarco from Jerseylicious?
yes, that's her. I met her at Shop Sell Strut Tea and Me. I think you might remember it. It's the for little girls, and her 2 daughters were there, and they're absolutely adorable. And now she's one of my really good friends, so I'm glad that I get to say that I'm friends with someone that's famous. But she's on the cover of this magazine, so if you want to pick it up, they're at a bunch of different locations along the Jersey Shore. The 2 that I know off the top of my head, I know that there's one at a 7-Eleven. I know that there's one at Berkeley Candy, and there's also one at Island Soul Clothing and Gifts. So if you would like to check out those locations and also pick up a free copy, they're right here. So like I said, Sandi Foley will be here next week with some of her models, and I'm really excited to meet them. Okay, so we're going to end every show with an inspirational quote, just because I love inspirational quotes. I've loved them ever since I was really, really little. And the one for today is, I think it was actually my 5th grade yearbook quote, if I remember correctly. And it's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And it's, "Do not go where the path may lead. Instead, go where there is no path and leave a trail." That's one of my favorite quotes, and I think it really sums up today because we were talking about accomplishing dreams and just the journey, so I think it was really fitting, and I didn't even plan that, so I guess it worked
Perfect
out.
way to end the show. Thank you so much, Alyssa.
Thank you so much for
I
coming.
had an amazing time with you.
Yay! It's always a good time talking to you, and I guess that's it. That was our first Chit Chat with Alyssa Lego, so thank you for everybody that listened. Thank you for everybody that's calling. Thank you for everybody that's supporting the show. Look at me on Facebook, Alyssa Lego, Instagram at Alyssa Lego. If you'd like to be a guest, alyssamorganlego@gmail.com. Check out Brand Day. Everything's just Brand Day style. Would you like to give your social media handles one last time?
Definitely. So you could find me on February Fashionista, and on my Instagram, it's February. It's FEBEARY. I look forward to seeing you.
Woohoo! So that's a wrap. I'll see you all next Sunday. Bye, everyone.
Bye now.